Kix is here, right? Why ain't that just jolly, I don't know. Australian slang. Well, I know one Australian slang, it's just I can't say it with it because I'm getting permanently demonetized. Yeah, Gulliver's stuff, he's giving us a bit of booty. Steven, I've been thinking, take our friendship to the next level if we had a shared interest. You know, we spot for handicrafts, this gives my best attempt to convert you to my craft-happy ways, covered in blue sky. No. I mean, I already enjoy crafting, so... Got a pirate ship's helm. Pretty nice, and some hand-knit socks. You know what? Yeah. We'll wear the socks that Sky knit for us. I mean, it'd be pretty rude not to. We'll wear them. They don't really fit with the outfit, but I mean, I could always just put on the purple one, and then that would work. Put all those away. I mean, I should really sell the air circulator, because that was Serrano calling our house stinky. But, you know. Not gonna. I might want it for something. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. The mic's too close. Also, my cords are all wonky. I really don't know what to ramble about today. I don't want to go into another, like, long ramble. I am just waking up, though. For those who might be like... I know I've mentioned this before, but, like... if you're ever like, man, how does someone sleep during the day and be awake at night? Easy. Take the time of right now, which is 6:20 p.m., and change that p.m. to a.m. Ta-da! Which, honestly, I think not shifting my game time to match how I'm sleeping is actually making recording easier. Because you might be like, oh, but that sounds like it might make it harder. It's like, yeah, but I can record at 6 p.m. a little bit after I wake up, instead of having to wait until after 8 a.m. And that's only, you know, 8 p.m., I should say. And that's only with early bird ordinance that I'd be able to do that. And I can still just stay up and record after, you know, 8 a.m. because that'll just be 8 a.m., you know. It's nice. And I do still have the option if I could wait until like 8 p.m. to record as well. I could still do that. Nothing's stopping me. I just can't record after like 9 and still catch the shops. I could still record after that too. Yeah. But again, I like this light stubble. I want just a little longer stubble. See how I feel about that. And I'll probably have time for it, because I still have yet to get called from the store. I am about ready to give up on it. Like... It's really just feeling like it ain't gonna happen. And, like, I get they've been busy. I get that. I fully get that. I understand that. They're apparently down on workers for that department, which would make the manager even busier. But you would think that they would want to use some of their time to, you know, get on with calling that person that they're trying to get to fill a position, so that they can be less busy themselves. You know, Sparkles! Be like hanging out at my place today. Boop. Oh, these pumpkins are pumping up this whole town. It's like the entire island is being consumed by the very spirit of Halloween, which means my powers are working. Mwahaha! Very fair. I'm actually still kind of debating what I want to do on Halloween. Because, like, I don't have, like, a mask anymore. So, like, well, I think I still have the mask, but it's Yeah, no, I still have it. I just don't know where it is. It's also too small for my face at this point. Though now I've lost weight, it may not be. So I can't really do my normal thing of put on a mask and just try to spook people. So I'm thinking I might get like one of my shirts with like a pocket, and then just like wander around with like one of my Pokemon stuffies, because I'm just a Pokemon trainer. You can't tell me I'm not. I could even have some of my Pokeballs with me. Hi Steven, Telnet, let's talk. Anything fun planned for later? I'm not the best at small talk. Neither am I, let's be real. I need a topic. I can't small talk. So that was a topic. Big plans for later is a pretty nice thing, and I do kind of have some plans. Namely, to actually sit down and record Star Ocean. Like, Jesus Christ, I need to just do that. But, like, every night I'll be like, yeah, I need to do that. And then I just don't. Like, I'll get distracted doing something else. So, like, tonight, I'm basically... I'm gonna go about my night mostly as per usual until like probably 10 p.m. Then I'm just gonna record until it's time to go for my walk, or I run out of Star Ocean to record, because we're that close to the end of that game. I don't want the series to end as part of it. There is a lot of little things I could show, though a lot of the things I could show more pertain to the PSP version. Because, like, there's a lot of little hidden stuff in the files. Though, there's more interesting stuff, at least in my mind, hidden in the files of, Second Evolution, the PSP remake of Second Story. Because basically almost everything from First Departure is in Second Evolution. What's up, Steven? Need me for something? What you doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Check it out. Making a brown herringbone wall. Yeah, I've already got that. Yeah, I already got that. So, like, you get such amazing things, such as Claude. You know, blonde-haired protagonist, male protagonist, is able to equip the kitty bikini. And I just love that. If I was a better artist, I would draw some of the funny things that can happen. I love how, like, I was... if you look through my channel posts, if you dig back far enough, you can find me sharing some of these. Like, some of these discoveries. And here's Fake Hustler there, be like, well, even if they could. It's like... Like, Kai, this is just fun. That's why I'm sharing this. Hi, Steven. Today's totally a great day. Let's chat. What should I do tonight? Play Pokemon Go? Pretty fun thing to do at night. So you can't take part in raids. That's a problem. I should actually, like, remote raid, because I do need to complete a raid. As long as I can see one around me that I can actually take part in. That's gonna be the hard part, is, like, actually finding a raid somewhere near me that I can actually take part in and win on my own, because I can't do that. Like, I can't do very difficult raids. I think I can do like 2 to 3 stars on my own, but I can't really do much more than that. I would need a group. I don't got a group. Ooh, they do got the Mage's dress back yet. So I could just buy a color that matches these socks. Could also go with this. But need some pants. Which is kind of funny, because these are the same length, basically. But this needs pants, this doesn't. Make it make sense. I could be Sprite. Oh. I mean, this one fits, but I think I already own this one. Actually, I don't think I do. I'm gonna buy it. Because I don't think I own it. And I can get this. This little silk hat. Heck yeah. And I can mask. Nah. Too much color. Yeah, I'll wear what I have picked out. Thanks, Meebs. Now, Sabes, what's up? Sorry, silly, since we've had the shop all day, but sunny weather helps me work faster. I just have making shorter sleeves. Long and poofy, long, double sleeve, long. No, you're making long sleeves today. That's literally all you're making. Yeah, like... I will say, I've progressively gotten less nice while playing Pokemon Go. Because, like, for a while there, I was like, you know, if there's two gyms next to each other, I'll let one of the other teams own that one. Now I'm just like, nah. Couldn't care. Peanut, nice to see you. One chat. A little fresh air never fails to cheer me up, Tall Nut. That is fair. Get distracted by a message in the 8-bit Discord. I should really just minimize Discord. That, I don't need calculator open. There we go. I just have my desktop background with a nice clock on it. It's, like, literally, I use Wallpaper Engine so that I can have a big clock as basically my background. It's not the only thing the background is. Like, it's currently a natural lane background, but, like, that's just because, like, there are really no good other options. And, like, you might be thinking, like, oh, well, there's a tiny clock in the bottom corner of your screen. It's like, yeah, and that's the problem. It's tiny, and if I'm playing a full-screen game on my main monitor, I have to look so far to the side to see that tiny little time. And I'll be honest, as much as I should wear these glasses all the time, I don't. So I can't read that little clock most of the time. As long as you want. My salsa is your salsa. Let's chat. You noticed a really good smell the other day? Because I sure did. You know what it was? It was a great big pear that Sky was eating. The smell made me so hungry, so I shook some trees and got a whole bunch of pears. I don't know how many pears I ate, but I know all my burps taste like pears. It's the best. That sounds bad. I mean, you live on pears. It makes sense, but that doesn't sound very pleasant. I know I've talked about this before, but, like, to me, pears are like a fruit that, like, one pear, pretty good. 2 pears, now you're losing me. 3 pears, no. Like, a pair of pears is really the max you can go before they just become blah. I'd see you too, Diva. Well, chat. Sometimes I get a craving for grilled tofu, and nothing else will do. It's very fair. I've never had. I'll have to have it at some point. Gala! Butterbean! How are you, Snorty? Let's talk. Make today our best day ever. Do my best. We got Sky. Hey. Steven, hey! Nice to see you. It's the latest. Well, midway through Gyrates 2.0. Such a great book. It's very fair. But I suppose without the animals talk, that would have been 2.0. 2.0. 2.0 just sounds better. Did I already find the money rock today? I feel like I did. Am I just dumb? But I feel like I already found the money rock. But I'm gonna bunk this rock anyway because I don't know if I found it or not. But I feel like I did. Yeah, I did. I'm dumb. You guys already knew that, though. Ah. I don't think of things to yap about. I cannot think of things to yap about. It doesn't help that I'm not, like, I haven't really been doing much. Like, have I found all the fossils? Oh, I have. Okay. Like, I'm trying to even think through, like, what all I did yesterday. I played some Bloons Tower Defense. I unlocked a new sharpshooter. New in heavy quotes. He's been around for a while, but I finally unlocked him. He's actually pretty good. Probably a little too good. I say this because literally pretty effortlessly 2 of them can get you at least to wave 60. I haven't bothered going further to see how far 2 of them can get you. But they can get you pretty effortlessly to wave 60 with just 2 of them. One on the dual pistol layout, the other on the rifle. Because you need lead destruction. Both of them with camo detection. Like... It's a little ridiculous. I know I do still feel that, like, in Bloons Tower Defense 6, the bonus you get for using, like, only the suggested monkeys in, like, the one daily one that you'll have where it's like, only use these 3 monkeys. It's not big enough. As well as you should really get extra reward for getting to wave 100 on Apocalypse. Like, you could go through a stage with that, like, using only the 3 monkeys to get the bonus reward. And your bonus reward will be like $7. And it's like, really? Really? I just got through, you know, hard mode 80 stages using, you know, basically just 3 monkeys. And I get $7. It feels like maybe there should be a 0 added on there at least. You know, it's not like the money has much value anyway, but still, like, you're going through a challenge that may not even be possible, and you get $7 for doing it. And then you get to, like, wave 100 on Apocalypse. You successfully beat it, and you just get the standard wave 100 reward, even though you did so with far less money. Because you don't get your end of wave bonus. You also, I don't think, I haven't tried in a while, but I know, at least last time I tried, you don't even get the money from, like, having Benjamin down at the end of each round. Because there is no solid end to the round. It just goes until you lose. That's Apocalypse. So, like, yeah, you should probably at least get 2 insta-monkeys for that, for getting to wave 100, because it is so much harder than doing it in any other mode. I would honestly say, like, even Chimps is easier than Apocalypse when it comes to getting to wave 100. Because at least in Chimps, you still get the money at the end of each round. Honestly, a good amount of the time, half cash is harder than Chimps. Because you don't have the money you would normally have. Which means you can't really make use of your monkey knowledge. Because you're probably not getting the monkeys to actually make use of your monkey knowledge. Monkeys. Go. What do I want to do for the rest of today? I don't know. Part of me kind of wants to do some paradise planning, but at the same time, I kind of don't. I'm having one of those days where I want to do stuff, but I don't know what to do. And that makes me not want to do stuff because I don't know what to do. Hey, Kicks. Welcome, Jump. Have a look. No rush at all. Got some traditional flower shoes. Got some impish wings. Got an evening bag. It is evening. Could have an evening bag for my evening. Leather fringe bag. What is that? I don't want to say that because you got a nice little messenger bag. It's not the right color though. It's close. Spiderweb tights. Yeah, I'm gonna buy these. Spiderweb tights comes 720 bells. So you buying? Yeah, I'm buying. Very much obliged. There you go, my man. There's your bells. I appreciate your business, my chum. Anything else you want to buy? I'm good. Much obliged. I'm gonna put those away because, like, I can use those for, like, orange spoop. Yeah, my brain is now blanking. Jeez. I wonder. I need materials. I need, what is that, 2 more visits from Gullivar? Ah, I'm so close to my giant robot. I'm so close. Yeah, all this stuff. This is pretty cute. All this pumpkin-y stuff. Like, where is giant robot? Where is the giant robot? Where is the brobit? There he is. Yeah, I need 2 more rusted parts. I'm so close. And I also need a rocket and some gold armor. But, like, the rocket, I can do that. The gold armor, I don't think I can make. It'll be like clothing. I don't think you can make clothing, can you? Well, yeah, you can make some clothing. What am I on about? So you can make those. Okay. Gold armor's just 8 gold nuggets. Okay, yeah, I can make literally everything I could need for this. I'm so close. I could make iron armor now. I could be a knight. A knight in some kind of dull armor. You know, this is telling me to catch bugs. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna catch some bugs. I'd probably get stung by a scorpion. And then next month, tarantulas are back, because of course they are. I don't know why they'd be back, but they'll be back. Like, I hate the tarantulas so much. Got a long boy. Another long boy. Though these would be long girls, but long boy. I don't know why I'm. What am I doing? What am I doing? Do you guys know? Because I don't. Got a butterfly, common one. And it fluttered by, which is very kind of it. We still need a tiger beetle, so like... Which they should be around this time of day, I think. Speaking of... nope, this is a rice grasshopper. Which... Okay. People who actually know this stuff, please educate me here. Isn't gluten wheat? Like, isn't that literally it? I ask this because I have some nacho chips that apparently have like 20-some grams of whole wheat, but are also apparently gluten-free? I don't get it. It doesn't feel like that should be possible. I don't know where this cricket is. It may live. Like, maybe I'm the crazy one, but like, I thought gluten was wheat. But maybe it's not? I don't know. I could just search this, but it's one of those things that I'm curious about, but I don't care enough to search it. You know? Now, I would care immensely if I had someone in my life who was, you know, allergic to gluten or whatever, but I don't. So, you know, it's a mild curiosity. Like, I'm sure many of you have that same sort of, like, thing where it's like, you're mildly curious about something, but you're not curious enough to actually go out of your way to go look it up. I missed. I swung, and I missed. I swung, and I hit this time. But it wasn't a tiger beetle, so I guess I missed. It's a present. I can get that present. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on this side. I'm gonna wait on this side. Take an aim. Fire. And I hit. Heck yeah. Seeing one of my friends playing the Final Fantasy VII Remaster, and I'm just like, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? It's because he likes it. I know that's why, but why are you doing this to yourself? Play Final Fantasy VI better. It does kind of bug me on account of Final Fantasy VII fans. Like, people who grew up loving specifically 7. Because the 7 remaster is not 7. And for the 1st through 6th game, they did what they dubbed pixel remasters, where they basically set out to make quote-unquote definitive editions of those games by basically taking all of any of like quality of life changes that have been made throughout the various remasters of those games and slapping them all into one thing, usually ignoring any 3D remakes. I say that because like the Final Fantasy III pixel remaster ignores everything that the 3DS version does. Well, at least that the 3DS version changes, which kind of sucks, because the 3DS version is really freaking cool. And does a lot of really cool stuff. And they also have the 3DS version ported to PC as well. And it's actually created some discourse as to which version is actually the one you should play. Because the 3DS version has extra content that the base game / Pixel Remaster does not have. And that extra content is pretty cool. But rather than keep that content for their Pixel Remaster, they just got rid of it. Much like my bugnet just combusted. This guy gotta go get a new bugnet. Like, I know I've talked about wanting to play through basically every Final Fantasy game. There's a Tiger Beetle, too. Of course there would be a Tiger Beetle. It's not gonna be there when I step back out. Like, I've wanted to play through every Final Fantasy, like, not like every remake of every game. Like, I just want to play one of each. You know, so like, original Final Fantasy, I just want to play one version of it. And tracking down basically a definitive version is so hard. Because, like, even in the case of the original Final Fantasy, the Pixel Remaster exists, but there's also a PSP version, and that PSP version has extra content that the Pixel Remaster doesn't have. But the Pixel Remaster has changes to it as well that the PSP version doesn't have. Alright, 7,200 bells. I almost had the right numbers in there. Just very off. Very, very off. I didn't know when they were going to say the price, which is why I looked way up here. Yep. It's gone. And that ain't that's rice grasshopper. You've hopped your last bit of rice. Yeah, like it's so hard to find like definitive versions of the Final Fantasy games. Which is really what the Pixel Remasters should have been, but they didn't want to put the effort into actually like putting all of the content into them, which makes them not the definitive versions. The definitive version is going to be the version of the game with the most content and most quality of life changes. Like, that is going to be the definitive version, at least in my mind. Because, like, what good is there in playing, say, up the Pixel Remaster, which all of the Pixel Remasters have some quality of life changes I don't like, which is why they're called changes and not benefits. Because, like, in the example of the Pixel Remasters, they're all given basically, like, emulator-esque fast-forwarding as a built-in feature. And it's like, no. No. I'm okay with it, kind of, in Star Ocean First Departure R, because it barely impacts your world map travel and just makes running through the towns faster. It does look absolutely stupid, and I make fun of it every time I do it, because when your character looks like they suddenly get zoomies in the middle of town, that's funny. That's just funny. Because you're just suddenly going super fast. Like, Roddick just found his turbo button. You know. And First Departure doesn't have Bunny Call, which is something that was added in Second Story that made traversing the world so much better. First Departure and First Departure R don't have Bunny Call, purely because the original did not have Bunny Call. The original was also complete grid-based. Like, every map... Like, there was no big world map. There was just little maps that you would traverse through to get to the other maps. So, you know. Man, I cannot find a Tiger Beetle. But, like, I really hate just the always being able to press a turbo button. Like, even with emulators, I never bind that button. I never use it. If I'm playing the game, I want to play the game, not fast forward through it all, you know? And I know there will be people who are like, yeah, but you use it when you're really not playing the game. It's like, but you're always playing it, if you're playing it. And, like, the example people give is like, oh, but hatching eggs in Pokemon. It's like, yeah, if you're stopping to shiny hunt and hatch eggs, you're not really playing the game anymore now, are you? You're shiny hunting. If you're just playing the game, just keep moving. That egg will hatch at some point along your journey, and then if it's something you want to use, you find a way to slot it into your party. Otherwise, you put it into your box and forget about it. Like with everything you catch or obtain that you don't actively want to use in your party. Like, it's the same with, like, if you're breeding Pokemon for, like, perfect IVs and stuff in the older games. Like, yeah, you were doing that because you were trying to be competitive, not to actively play the game. And you really couldn't fast forward for that because, well, I mean, you could, but most people didn't because it was a pain in the ass to get Pokemon from an emulator to a non-emulator. And outside of, it is theoretically possible. And outside of that, most people in the older games, and apparently even until Nintendo really started cracking down on it in Scarlet and Violet. Actually, I think they started with Sword and Shield. Of really cracking down on it. People would just cheat in their Pokemon. And I will forever hate the arguments used. Like, oh, but if I want to use... I think the argument was, if I wanted to use Cresselia and get one with the perfect IVs, which is a 0 speed IV, you basically, you need to cheat it. Because otherwise, you need to play through... oops, there's my slingshot. A slang shot. Caroline! Hey there, Rambler. So I could really use some company right now if you're not busy. Yeah, I can visit you. Sure. Like, the only way to get it was to play through Legends Arceus to the end and catch it there, and then transfer it off, and then hope that it has 0 speed IVs. Except, at the time people were complaining about this. Low screen. Hello, Caroline. Made sure everything was just right before you got here. It's very fair. Very nice chair. Pop, squat. The strategy people were talking about using Cresselia, wasn't even meta contender. It wasn't good. There were people who ran Cresselia, but they ran it as bait, not as their actual strategy. Like, I remember looking at, like, a top 10 from a tournament around the time people were complaining about this, and there was, like, one person out of the top 10 who even had a Cresselia on their team, and it was obvious this Cresselia was not to be even used. Like, it was there to make their opponents think this might be a Trick Room Cresselia team. That's all it was there for. This Cresselia didn't even know Trick Room. It also had perfect speed EV. It had 32 or 31. It had max. I forget if it's 31 or 32. But it had max. I think it's 31? Oh, I don't remember. Now I'm curious. I know there's just basic ambience going on, but... oh well. Come here, Pokemon Showdown. Builder. 31. Okay. My brain always corrects to 32 because it feels like it should be 32. But it's 31. I like this team I threw together. It's a team of a Gudra, an Articuno, Rotom Fan, holding an air balloon, obviously. Flareon, Metachan, and Hitmontop. It's a pretty fun little team. It's a very much just joke team. The Rotom Fan holding an air balloon should be evidence of that. You have time to play a game right now? I'd love that. Like high card, low card. Sailor's hat. I don't need a sailor's hat, but you would look adorable in it, so you need to keep that. 8. Ooh, I'm feeling that 9. It's gonna be higher. Card is drawn. It's gonna be higher. It's gonna be the 9. It's 89. Feeling it. 83. Oh, darn. You'll have to wear the sailor's hat now. And I did still have fun. Doesn't time spent relaxing at home just fill you with joy? I'd love to relax here. I'd love for you to relax here as well, Talnut. I am relaxed. There's something I have that you like. I'd probably be willing to part with it. No, I don't see anything. Your house is perfect. The only thing you need is a music player. We need to gift you a music player. Great piece of furniture always strikes a good balance between functionality and design. For example, consider my wooden wardrobe. This house would be so cluttered if I didn't have a place to put everything. But at the same time, it's so pretty. It is. I'm gonna pop squad again. Yeah. Oh, I don't get her. For those who don't get the joke of a Rotom Fan holding an air balloon, it is an electric flying type, so immune to ground, with the ability levitate, so immune to ground, holding an air balloon, an item that makes you immune to ground attacks. Just triple immunity and no ground attacks. Because I'm part electric. It's my only weakness there. I gotta protect that weakness. Realistically, you should be holding a better item. Usually, a Rotom Fan will have like a Life Orb or Choice Scarf or sometimes Choice Spec and Trick. But this one, I just wanted to be silly with it, so I went silly with it. It's not very good. Don't get me wrong. It's a bad set. You shouldn't run it, but it's funny. I'm by myself. I'm at peace with a good long book and a hot cocoa to drink. It's very fair. We do got a lot of pretty long books here. A lot of encyclopedias, by the looks of it. We got clearly some novels hidden over here. So got like a big encyclopedia bookcase, a stack of novels, and a nice trash can between them to throw all the encyclopedias into when you're done with them. No. It's always nice to keep encyclopedias around. I do need to go. I'm all ready. Sorry to see our fun end, but thanks for coming over. Oh, I have something here for you. A football. I don't really want that, but thank you. I will not turn it down. Have a great time, Talnut. Come visit me again sometime. I will. I'm more just sitting here thinking I have rambled a good long time today, because it is 45 minutes of recording, so about 43 minutes of video. It's also 7 o'clock now. I need to do up my Duolingo, because I didn't get it done up last night. That hair, please. Please, hair. This is a good stretch to do, man. If you do that, of like, put your hands together and then just press up as like hard as you can, you're gonna feel the cracks, and it's gonna be so nice. It's good cracks. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then.